Czech Republic make just one change from their 2-0 win over the Netherlands. Left back Jan Boschel back from suspension in ahead of Pavel Karashabek. There's a watching brief for fit again Vladimir Darida, who is included among the substitutes after injury. Patrick Schick has the added incentive of knowing one more goal will take him level with Cristiano Ronaldo on 5 as the tournament's top scorer. Jan Kuipers is referee. Dutch official with the distinction of having taken control of a UEFA Champions League final, a UEFA Super Cup and 2 UEFA Europa League finals. Denmark brushed Wales aside in their round of 16 fixture. They name an unchanged team. Coach Kasper Hulman saying the experience of seeing Christian Eriksen suffer a cardiac arrest in the game against Finland, leaving a huge impression on the squad. Thomas Delaney and Mikkel Damsgaard are 1 yellow card away from suspension should Denmark progress. Josef Poulsen is fit, but Denmark aren't prepared to risk him from the start just yet. It is a Danish collective. The Danish team who lost their opening 2 fixtures at Euro 2020. An impressive performance against Russia on match day 3. And a comfortable win over Wales in the round of 16. Czech Republic have given nothing away, having conceded just 2 goals and having brushed aside the Netherlands in the round of 16 after Matthijs de Ligt had been sent off. Denmark all in white who get us underway, the 3rd of the 4 quarter-finals at UEFA Euro 2020. 2 teams who might not have expected to have got this far, but such is the unpredictable nature of tournament football. They're here and they have a huge incentive now. Don Goodman.
Yeah, absolutely huge indeed. Probably for most, all of them, the biggest game of their life awaits. The reward at the end of it, a trip to Wembley in England to play in the semi-final of the European Championship. This is not an opportunity not to be missed.
Jan Kuipers has now halted the game. Officials always prepared to stop play whenever there's a suggestion of a head injury.
More the impact. Big, strong man, Tomáš Souček, comes together with Nail, who's had an incredible tournament. Going back to this man, I think both coaches acknowledge that there's not a lot between these 2 teams. You look at player for player, look at the journalist opinion, former player's opinion. Very hard to separate 2 physical teams, and there's a challenge that certainly highlights that for us, as if we needed it highlighting.
Joachim Mel shaken up, the left-sided midfielder who plays his club football now in Italy with Atalanta. Relative newcomer to the Danish international ranks, on his 15th appearance for his country. You have a new coach since they qualified for the tournament back in 2019. The Norwegian who led them to the finals, had already said that he would be retiring after Euro 2020 should it be played in 2020. 12-month hiatus because of the COVID pandemic means that Kasper Hulman has the job of leading them to the finals. Driven forward by the skipper, Kjær. He was substituted late on in the win over Wales in the round of 16.
Again, challenges flying in. It's nothing less than we would expect. Very, very competitive game of football.
Strike Larsen, who came in for Daniel Weiss in the win over Wales. Yusuf Poulsen back on the bench for Denmark for this one. He missed the Welsh fixture because of injury. One of the enduring images of the tournament so far after he scored against Russia. Sheik. Now Boschel, who's back from suspension. So far, Delaney got in the way. And the chase is on for Brathwaite.
Well, good early tempo to the game. Right in the crest of a wave, aren't they, both of these nations? They've had their highs and they've had their lows, but it's been more lows in recent years, but certainly an awful lot to smile about if you're a football fan from the Czech Republic or from Denmark.
Goldberg doing the pressing. Chaluska thought that had gone out for a goal kick, but it will be a corner, this. Just clipped him on the knee on the way through.
See here, just a faint assistant referee there, literally a few metres away.
Vestergaard making his way forward. Strike Larsen poised to take the game's first corner kick. Delaney also a threat in the air. Christensen now on the toes of the goalkeeper. And it has come to Delaney, who has put Denmark in front. Fabulous header from Thomas Delaney. He's done that before for Denmark. So astute at set play, such a threat in the air. And Vasley's beaten, and Denmark in front. It's taken them just 5 minutes.
Oh, what a start that is. I mean, we've got two big teams out there, and you always felt set pieces may play a part, but he's free. I think it's actually Tomas Kalas that follows the ball. I think he's initially marking Thomas Delaney, but a bit of ball watching really. Goes underneath the ball, that gives Delaney a free header. Still some work to do, but my word, gets the power, gets the direction, finds the net. Look what it means.
The Czech Republic 0, Denmark 1. We touched on it before the game. The Czech Republic with one of the tightest defences at Euro 2020. It's only the third goal that they've conceded. And they're on the back foot again.
It's the worst possible start, and they're going to have to hold it together. The next 5 or 10 minutes for the Czech Republic are absolutely crucial. You've just given away a very, very soft goal. You cannot afford to feel sorry for yourselves. You have to dig deep, stay in this game.
Beaten 1-0 by England at Wembley. They drew 1-1 with Croatia at Glasgow, where they'd also defeated Scotland 2-0. Benefited from the dismissal of Matthijs de Ligt when they defeated the Netherlands 2-0 in Budapest in the round of 16. Now they have to show their mettle and their resolve to recover from that stunning blow.
The coach will be really disappointed. She said only England had conceded fewer goals than the Czech Republic coming into this game, largely because they're a big team and they've defended set pieces really, really well. But they switched off and they paid the price here. What it does, an early goal, is it will give Denmark so much confidence.
Dolberg. Denmark get another corner kick. How will the Czech Republic cope this time?
Well, same side of the pitch as well. Sure it'll be the same setup, but that's a lovely ball. A nail into Dolberg.
Christensen again inside the 6-yard area, along with Dolberg. Strøger Larsen to deliver. It's a similar approach this time. Callas has been able to get the ball away.
Again, it's interesting. You look at Thomas Delaney, the scorer of the first goal. And he does get left because they go and attack the ball. That's why Thomas Callas ran under the ball for the goal.
Delaney looking for a clear run on goal again. Won by Vestergaard this time.
And every time there's a set piece, Denmark are really going to fancy their chances here. There's the goal again, free as a bird, round about the penalty spot. Still got a lot of work to do. My word, doesn't he do it well? It's a perfect header, down into the ground, right in the corner. Poor goalkeeper, actually no chance of saving it.
Delaney's last goal for Denmark was in Euro 2020 qualifying a 6-0 defeat of Gibraltar. It was 2 years ago now. He once scored a hat-trick for Denmark as well in a World Cup qualifier against Armenia. Very much seen as a holding midfielder. And now he's looking to free Brathwaite.
Brathwaite. Too obvious, really. He's pushing there. Doesn't use his body well. He's pushing Cheluska out of the way. Can't get away with that. Recovered yet, have they, the Czech Republic? They've barely been in Denmark's half of the field since conceding that goal. They need to keep the ball.
Given away by Sheik. Brathwaite. This is a big test for the Czech Republic. That a major rebuild after they failed to qualify for the last FIFA World Cup. Strøger Larsen.
They're dominating the ball, Denmark. The Czech Republic are allowing them to dominate the ball. Of course, all your plans, your best laid plans, go out the window, don't they? When you concede after 5 minutes, you can't stick to the game plan, which must be in a game like this to keep things tight. Certainly for the first 20 minutes, feel your way into the game.
No foul. Dolberg claiming the free kick. Mail caught in possession. First real opportunity for Sofal to get forward. Here's Sheik.
He's their best hope, isn't he? No question. Patrick Sheik. When he picks the ball up here, there's no way that he should be allowed. Mail just lets him come in onto that left foot. It's poor defending, really. Fortunately, Christensen across to get the block.
Sheik has scored 4 of the Czech Republic's goals at the finals, including that extraordinary effort against Scotland, scoring from the halfway line. Højbjerg. It's a wonderful pick-up by Højbjerg, and the Czech Republic have been opened up again, and they've got away with one. Damsgaard just flicking the ball beyond Vasily, the goalkeeper. Denmark confident in possession, but happy to mix things up whenever they possibly can.
What a pass that was from Højbjerg. Fantastic vision and execution of the long pass. Good run from Damsgaard, who never really seemed to have the ball under control, did he? Mikkel Damsgaard, and that's what made that opportunity a little more difficult for him.
Damsgaard, 21 today. Magnificent opening goal in the 4-1 win over Russia. The win that took Denmark into the round of 16. Now got 10 goals at the finals. Christensen with a header away. 10 goals at the finals, which matches their total at the World Cup back in 1986.
It's fascinating. What that early goal has done is it has opened this game up, because the Czech Republic now know that they need a goal. Of course, there's plenty of time for them to get back in this game.
By Barak. That was wild by Shevchik.
It's a poor effort, really. No control whatsoever. Takes up a good position. Under pressure from Delaney, but nevertheless just thrashes at the ball. What a ball that was from Højbjerg. Set Damsgaard free, and like I said, never quite had the ball where he wanted it. Close enough. When he heads it, it's just a little bit far. Stretching, really. Angles against him. Goalkeeper does well. But a big moment, big opportunity.
Damsgaard has just completed his first season in Italy with Sampdoria, having joined them from North Island, where he made his professional debut, aged just 17, for the now national coach, Kasper Holman. Chases on again for Brathwaite. There's no doubt that they've targeted Kalas and Boschel, the left-back, who's come back for the Czech Republic for this one.
They seem to fancy their chances in a foot race, don't they? With a longer ball played behind the Czech Republic defence.
Dolber. Brathwaite with the back heel. Dolber again with another back heel. Here's Brathwaite once more. Denmark playing with such authority.
Yeah, early goal, just settle the nerves, calm you down. Biggest game of your career. Just what the doctor ordered if you're Denmark.
Strøger Larsen, found by Christiansen. Delaney! Well, he should have got a second.
Well, they're looking dangerous every time they're in the Czech Republic's half. Again, the run from Strøger Larsen gets in behind that Czech Republic defence beautifully. Picks out Delaney, who, well, it just bounces awkwardly in his defence. Maybe can't quite hit the target because of the bounce. But again, it's noticeable, the difference in the quality of service up to the forward areas. Patrick Schick at the moment living on scraps.
Czech Republic do rely on a high pressing game, flooding forward to win the ball in their opponent's half. Neat and tidy when they have possession, but we haven't seen it so far. Brathwaite. Strøger Larsen.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because we all picked out Joachim Meier before this game. Really attack-minded wing-back on the left-hand side, but it's Strøger Larsen actually who's getting forward. Maybe that is surprising the Czech Republic a little bit. Right wing-back, playing way more further forward than the left wing back for Denmark so far in this game.
Czech. Now Barak. Back with Barak. Sofal. Sheik.
Wrong choice from Patrick Sheik there. Really should have been smashing that ball across goal with his weaker right foot. Onside. Doesn't make the most of it there. Look, wants to get it maybe back onto that left side.
Sheik who struggled to make an impression in Italy with Roma. Had a spell on loan at Leipzig before he joined Bayer Leverkusen. He was effective in his own penalty area, as he is in the opposition's.
I'd say that kind of work is what he's more noted for, isn't it? Defensive area.
Whipped in by Barak. So Czech who was flying in.
He does it week in, week out in the English Premier League for West Ham United, doesn't he? Really effective, attacks the ball really well. And all you can do if you're Denmark is challenge him, and that's what Andreas Christensen does. Doesn't give him a free header, he actually mistimes it. Comes off his back of his shoulder.
So far. Czech Republic doing their best to play themselves back into this quarter-final. Stunned by Denmark's start. Goal after only 5 minutes for Thomas Delaney. And Kasper Hulman in the short sleeve shirt. He spoke yesterday about the warm conditions that both Denmark and the Czech Republic would face in Azerbaijan. Temperatures pre-match close to 30 degrees.
Well, he's got a team full of character, we know that. They won't lie down, they'll try and work their way back into this game from the worst possible start. But he and his players are always keen to point out it's a team effort. No superstars in their team. They all act together as one, as a team. That mentality will stand them in good stead here.
By Kasper Schmeichel. The goalkeeper's out swiftly to ensure that the Czech Republic can't benefit. It was Hollish who broke through then.
Yeah, Schmeichel, casual pass, intercepted. Really poor from a top-class goalkeeper. Hollish makes the run, offers himself, but the angle always against him. Schmeichel atones, he's out very, very quickly. Makes himself big.
Away by Vestergaard. Big shout from Schmeichel.
Yeah,
happy to come out and take charge.
Excellent. And now Kasper Schmeichel will breathe a sigh of relief.
Well, every coach wants leaders on the pitch, and Kasper Schmeichel certainly does the job for Denmark. Even though he's not wearing the captain's armband. We know several of this Czech Republic lineup because his team in England, Leicester City, were beaten by Slavia Prague in the round of 32 of the UEFA Europa League in the season just ended. There's one trophy to his name this year, the FA Cup in England. Vicious challenge.
Once again, he's a little bit late. Maybe will only be afforded one more challenge before seeing a yellow card.
Great recovery by Delaney.
He felt he was fouled there. Patrick Cheek may have had a case.
Dallas.
Just slowly settling into this, aren't they? The Czech Republic winning some duels in the midfield area. Just shell-shocked for a while, conceding so early.
Polish bundled over.
Again, physical game.
Polish, who's played his way into the Czech Republic squad for the finals. Another who's benefited from a successful season with Slavia Prague. Double winners in the Czech Republic. Quarter-finalists in the UEFA Europa League. Another outstanding season so far. Put behind by Strojger Larsen.
Well, he does put teasing deliveries into the penalty area. Vladimir Sofal had to be dealt with. Strojger Larsen taking absolutely no chances.
Led by Souček. Kallas was coming in just behind. And they will have got in the way of his teammate then.
Again, the way he attacks the ball is really impressive. But you're right. I think that's a better chance than the first one. I think he's going to be really disappointed with that. Look, he's up early. He's unchallenged. He should be doing better.
Setting up differently after losing Christian Eriksen in their opening fixture against Finland. Eriksen watching at home, having been given emergency medical treatment just before the interval in that opening fixture. It meant that Vestergaard was brought in. It's given Dolberg more of a focus up front alongside Brathwaite. It's Brathwaite! It was a tight angle for him and he didn't have a huge amount of support then.
And that's the reason he takes the shot on. He's had his head up looking for teammates in the centre just before that. Didn't see anything. Then he tries to hit it way too hard, loses all control.
Martin Brathwaite, an overnight sensation at the age of, what, 28, 29 when he joined Barcelona. Very much seen as a journeyman in the early part of his career. And then it was a question of needs must by Barcelona. They were desperately short of a striker because of injuries, so he got a move from Leganes when he was playing in Spain to Barca. Forward by Kerr. Brathwaite. Knocked away by Callas. The Czech Republic don't seem to have got to grips with Brathwaite's movement.
Well, they beat the press. It looked for all the world as if the Czech Republic had Denmark boxed in, allowed them out.
Delaney on the charge. Callas with the interception.
Yeah, good defending, just didn't quite do it quick enough there. Thomas Delaney.
Shevchik, who's been on the periphery somewhat throughout so far, came in for the last fixture against the Netherlands in place of Jakub Jankto. Into a Sampdoria teammate of Denmark's Mikkel Damsgaard. Shevchik, and missed by Czaluska.
Well, don't know how. Delivery's excellent, movement is good. Czaluska just mistimes it, doesn't he? Vestergaard jumps with him. There's a slight nudge, slight shoulder-to-shoulder contact. That may just have been enough to put Czaluska off. But they look a threat, don't they, from these set pieces? Looks like their best avenue to goal so far in the first 30 minutes of this game.
Czech Republic, a big physical team. Czaluska at the back, vastly experienced, ever present for them in European Championship qualifying. Did get a goal, actually, just before this tournament started. Scored in a friendly international in Prague against Albania. Forward by Kerr. Chases on again for Brathwaite.
He's done very well to stop the ball going out for a goal kick. Now Denmark can press high in the Czech Republic half.
Shevchik. Safa. Shevchik switching from left to right in the hope of getting a bit more joy, and he's earned the Czech Republic a free kick. And the push by Delaney.
He's done really, really well there. Shevchik. That's the other side of Delaney, who pulls him back. Again, another set piece for Denmark to have to defend, and if they keep conceding like this, they'll pay the price in the end. Law of averages.
Barak poised to deliver. Helped away by Dolberg. Dolberg again getting to the ball. Seemed to take his arm out of the way then. Might have just caught him on the shoulder. And more good defending by Kasper Dolberg.
Well, it was a slow response from the Czech Republic, but it has been a response now. Much more even game, more as we all probably expected it to be.
so far. Miroslav Shalavi was number 2 to Karel Bruckner when the Czech Republic performed so well at the championship back in 2004. There's a cleverly disguised pass to try and get Sheik in, but well read by Simon Kerr. Terrific run again by Brathwaite. So much energy from Martin Brathwaite. Dolberg. And Strøger Larsen. Smart goalkeeping by Vasily.
Well, that is how you counter-attack. That was brilliant from Denmark, defending a throw-in deep in their own half, won the ball back and sprung in their numbers, and it's only the fact that the final pass was a fraction overhit. It hasn't resulted in a goal-scoring opportunity there. Absolutely brilliant from Denmark.
Strøger Larsen, who came to the fore in the Denmark squad after Lars Jacobsen quit at the age of 37 after they'd missed out on Euro 2016 in a playoff that they lost to Sweden. Never to believe Zlatan Ibrahimovic having a big say. Came out afterwards and said, "I've just retired." Denmark is Barak. So foul. Comfortably gathered in the end by Schmeichel from Hollish.
Right back in this game, they look a threat now, the Czech Republic. Sofal again reliable with his crossing. The captain Souček, isn't it, tries the acrobatic, misses the ball. Hollish can't really guide that accurately into one of the corners. Comfortable for Schmeichel.
Good response, however, from the Czech Republic.
With more control, aren't they? I mean, at one point it was sort of 70% possession to Denmark, 30% to the Czech Republic. It's now more or less even.
Christensen darting in ahead of Sheik.
Again, good cover. Andreas Christensen.
By Barak. Usually dealt with by Vestergaard. Damsgaard. Here's Højbjerg. Mel. By Brathwaite, then given away by Dolberg.
Yeah, it was good pressing from the Czech Republic. They all went together and they made Denmark play the balls first time, hurry their passing, and won it back well.
Dolberg was man of the match, scoring 2 in Denmark's 4-0 win over Wales in the round of 16. Having come in for the injured Josef Poulsen, who is available off the bench at least for Denmark for this quarter-final. Damsgaard. Been given room by Dallas. And Vasily made the save, but yet again, Mikael Damsgaard taking on Tomáš Kalas and getting beyond him.
They look threatening, don't they? The 3 forward players, Brathwaite, Dolberg and Damsgaard, aided by the wing-backs, but they are, with their pace and their speed, causing the Czech Republic problems when they counter-attack quickly. Again, terrific ball from Vestergaard. Damsgaard is not closed down, he's invited to take the shot, isn't he, by Tomáš Kalas. Dangerous game the Czech Republic defender has played there. Fortunately for him, wasn't in the corner.
The worry for Kasper Hjulmand is that Denmark have had opportunities in front with that goal from Delaney after 5 minutes, but Damsgaard has found himself goal side on a couple of occasions now. So Borschel, who's gone down with Strøger Larsen.
I think it's the landing. I think there's an aerial challenge where they both go up to win the ball, collide and land awkwardly. Well, certainly Strøger Larsen lands awkwardly there, but his leg comes down on the back of Borschel, and that's why they've both stayed down.
Denmark supporters might feel that they're short-changed, given their team has scored 4 goals in each of their last 2 games. Could be a hamstring issue, you know, for Borschel.
I just think it's the fall of Strøger Larsen that lands on him, doesn't he? And then his knee twists in an awkward position, Borschel. Look like they're going to be okay, thankfully.
Has gone out. It will be a Denmark throw. 5 minutes of the first half remaining. Since that both teams now will be happy to get in at half-time, give nothing more away. Opportunity to sit down and have a rethink and a regroup, and doubtless, given the start that they made, Denmark will be frustrated that they haven't made more of the opportunities which have come their way. The Czech Republic, in contrast, will be much happier with the way they've worked their way into this, as you've mentioned, on 50-50 now the possession. It was nearly 70 at one point.
Well, they gained a bit more control in possession of the ball, the Czech Republic. Once they'd recovered, it took them 5 or 10 minutes to get over the shock of conceding so early, and such a poor goal to concede from a defensive point of view.
Vestergaard. Now Mail. It's a delightful ball in. It is a brilliant finish. Kasper Dolberg makes it 2 for Denmark. But it was all about the setup then. It was a fantastic cross in. It was an excellent finish, and Denmark have doubled their lead.
Well, the wing-backs of Denmark, both heavily involved now, aren't they, in causing the Czech Republic problems. But what a tournament Joachim Mail is having here. I said this is only his 15th cap. He's already scored 4 goals. Took an assist to his name now, outside of his right boot. I mean, it's on a plate, really, for Dolberg. Makes the run, he's got the pace to get in behind Sofal, and what a delivery that is. The fact that Braithwaite has made the run across the near post helps Dolberg to get free of his man. If Braithwaite doesn't make the run, I don't think that happens. I don't think that ends up in the back of the net. I think Tomáš Kalas just clears it, but that's the bit there, outside of the right boot. Perfect delivery and a very good finish, controlled finish by a striker high on confidence. This could be huge, huge goal.
And he knows that. Kasper Hulman celebrates. Kasper Dolberg celebrates. Denmark with a 2-goal advantage just 3 minutes before half-time. It's his 10th international goal. And previously, Denmark have won all 5 games he's scored in. 2 against Wales. And now he's got one against the Czech Republic.
It's theirs to lose now, isn't it? Denmark. It's a devastating blow to the Czech Republic, who, as we keep saying, had slowly but surely eased their way into this game. Although you have to concede that the better chances have been for the Danes. They've looked far more dangerous in the final third. Well, the celebration starting already a little bit early, given what we've seen in games involving France and Switzerland and Spain and Croatia. A little bit early yet, but what a chance they've given themselves. He will be furious, really, the way that they've conceded the goals.
And again by Dolberg. Højbjerg now venturing forward. Normally happy to sit back. Czech Republic need a response. Final minute of the first half. Ševčík on the move. Barak has left the ball behind.
Yeah, poor choice. He had passes on 2 or 3 occasions. I mean, they've won the ball back now. Left a few of his teammates a little bit disappointed.
Delaney. Just listen to the noise. It's not full, but Denmark with plenty of support in Baku. They got fantastic support in their home fixtures, playing all their group games in Copenhagen. And the coach has said that, given what happened to Christian Eriksen, all of Denmark is behind his team now. Much of world football is behind his team.
Yeah, very important to point that out. They are, without question, everybody's second favourite team, aren't they, Denmark? What they've been through. It's been a remarkable journey, emotional roller coaster. But this is important. Coming together so far, might not be that challenge, but lands on him on the ankle. You can see Mail clutches, reaches for the ankle instantly. I just enjoy this again. If you're Danish, if you want Denmark to win, it doesn't get much better. Delivery, sublime. The finish ain't bad either. He really controls the effort, Dolberg. That's what makes it. If he has a thrash at that, he may well miss, but he's really in control. And that's what they need to do now. Use the brain.
In contrast, Patrick Schick needs more service. Kasper Dolberg, who was a teenage sensation with Ajax, reached a Europa League final back in 2017. And a couple of years now in France's Ligue 1 with Nice. Never really reached the heights that he first showed at Ajax. But now has performed on the biggest European stage, 3 goals at the finals. It's the 5th Dane to reach that mark at a major championship. 15 minutes to assess the damage to Joachim Mail.
Yeah, still hobbling. Like I said, it was the landing. Sofal landed on that ankle. It's been an important player for them. Had a magnificent tournament.
Have 2 additional minutes at the end of the first half. We're going to have a little bit more because of the injury to Joachim Mail. Will the interval give Jaroslav Šilavy an opportunity to change his approach, change the Czech Republic's approach, because there's a lot of work to be done in the second 45 minutes. Denmark in control and at the moment on their way into the semi-finals, thanks to 2 first-half goals for Thomas Delaney and then Kasper Dolberg, having been picked out brilliantly by Joachim Mail. Half-time in Baku in this quarter-final. It's the Czech Republic 0, Denmark 2.
That's a big first 45 minutes for Denmark. Thomas Delaney giving them the lead early in that first half. And then just a few minutes before half-time, a beautifully flighted cross from Mahler. Picks out Kasper Dolberg, and he blasts that one in from 6 yards to give them a 2-0 lead. We'll get all the reaction here in the studio when we return.
All them roads leading us to the top. We dare to dream and dare to put a stop. Gonna scale the summit, gonna reach up high. We are the chosen, the ones to climb.
Detective Sergeant Jackie Stevenson was a brave member of the police service.
You see sights in the morning like I asked.
You see ghosts. There are concerns about how you're handling her death. The closer you get to the truth, the further away you'll get from me.
Who did this to you? Why do you do this?
Because I am the darkest part of you.
What happened?
Explosion right in the corner of the building.
2 bombs went boom, which means whoever we're looking for knows what they're doing.
Tell me exactly who gave you that bomb.
Maggie, I got something.
There's one more bomb.
Clear the hall.
It's definitely him. Go. The job doesn't stop. So I don't.
Introducing the new Jarum Super Next with spicy aromatic blend.
Delight for the Danish fans in Baku. They have a really important 2-0 lead in this quarter-final match. And lots for that man to think about. Welcome back. It's the Czech Republic 0, Denmark 2 on the Super Soccer UEFA Euro 2020 live match programme here on MOLA. Glenn Johnson is in the studio with us. Glenn, is it done? Have Denmark, have they broken the back of the tide? Do you see them losing this one now?
Well, they've certainly put themselves in a fantastic position. I think this is always a dangerous, position to be with 2-0 up. But I just think the next goal is crucial. Of course, they've really got a foot in the door at the moment. But for me, if the Czech get the next goal, then it's game on.
Apapun yang dikatakan oleh Kasper Hjulmand di babak pertama saat pep talk pasti dilakukan dengan baik oleh pasukan Denmark. Terbukti memulai laga dengan gol cepat dan diakhiri dengan gol di akhir babak pertama. 1-0 untuk Denmark.
So let's start with the Super Soccer highlights. Let's have a look at exactly how that first 45 minutes panned out. Good start for the Danes, Glenn, with this goal from Delaney.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable start. It's exactly what they wanted. But as you saw there was two people actually marking him, and I think they both got confused and went with the first runner, which left Delaney totally on his own. And he's got a free header. Look, they see they both move there. He's got a totally free header from the penalty spot, and he heads it down, and it picks up more speed as it bounces off the slick grass.
Nobody on the posts, and that one zips into the back of the net. And then, of course, we're looking for Damsgaard. Great ball from Højbjerg.
Yeah.
Fabulous pass, Glenn. That.
Yeah, it's really good, and he took his time with it. He knew he had the range to find him, and the keeper comes out and just does enough. And Kufal is there to make sure it don't roll over the line. But it's a fantastic ball. It's almost a chance out of nothing, really.
Could have hit that maybe a fraction earlier, couldn't he? Possibly.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he looked like he couldn't get it under control early enough, but yeah, he could have definitely hit it earlier.
Delaney had another chance, Glenn, to add to one that he'd already got. A little bit of confusion maybe in the box.
Yeah, I think so. Again, good movement. It's a fantastic run. Again, takes the time with the cross, picks him out, and I think he thought the defender was going to get there, and he sort of, didn't expect it, and therefore he didn't carry on with the motion, and the ball sort of hits him in the end.
Decent cross again. Good numbers in the box, but unfortunately not good enough. They didn't really threaten a lot until Kasper Schmeichel, a little bit casual with that clearance, gave him half a chance.
Exactly, yeah, a bit too casual, gave him the ball too early, and these people will punish you if you do that, but he redeems himself, makes a good save, and hopefully he'll think about doing that again.
Yeah, that was Hollege, it was, who actually was just a fraction away from maybe being in a position to just clip this over the top of Kasper Schmeichel. Good work, as you say, from the goalkeeper, Glenn, in the end. Braithwaite is quick, he's lively, he's direct, and again, when he runs at people, he's a danger.
Yeah, he's so quick. He just flies past players. He's actually so quick there that the players couldn't catch up with him to cross it in for somebody. So in the end, he had to shoot, but it was a dreadful strike in the end. But he's causing a big danger, and like you say, he's absolutely lightning.
Yeah, indeed. But again, that very, very good way they counter-attack, Glenn. Damsgaard here.
Yeah, and the game's been really open for both teams. Even the defender there just stands off, trying to get time for his defenders to get back. But Damsgaard still just thinks, OK, no problem, I'll just have a shot then. So there's been loads of chances for both teams, to be honest.
Decent save that from Vaslik, but just a couple of minutes before half-time, Glenn. The game at 1-0 is still very much in the balance. At 2-0, it's a different story.
Totally. And Czech Republic were getting themselves back into it, but then this happens, and it's an unbelievable cross.
What a cross.
Literally a nightmare to defend. And the striker hasn't got to do too much, to be honest. He's in the right position. He gets enough on it, stays concentrated, and just taps it in. So it's a brilliant goal. Looks better from this angle.
Fabulous ball in from MOLA, who can play on the other flank. And obviously whipping balls in with his right foot. There he goes with the outside of his right boot. That is inch perfect, isn't it?
It's inch perfect, yeah. And a lot of people will criticise people for crossing the ball like that, but when it's that quality, you can't do anything.
Fantastic. OK, so let's have a look at the stats from that opening 45 minutes. The important stats are those ones at the bottom. The Danes, you can see, have a 2-goal cushion, but just shaded possession in terms of attempts. They've just shaded that as well. And it kind of feels like that. It feels that Denmark, they have a very healthy lead, and they've just been a little better all round, I think.
Sulit untuk menyangkal bahwa babak pertama mutlak milik Denmark. Mereka menyerang dengan baik, bertahan dengan rapi, melakukan serangan balik dengan sangat amat rapi, dan saking bagusnya saya sampai terpesona bahwa skornya bukan 1-0 tapi 2-0.
Thanks, Aldi. OK, so let's have a look in a little bit more detail, Glenn, at that first goal, because they actually got a corner. The Danes here, and really they shouldn't have, should they?
No, it's never been a corner, unless there's a tiny touch that I'm not seeing, and I've looked at it 20 times and I still can't see it. So for me, it should never have been a corner. You see it more from this angle. You see the ball spinning that way after the Danish touch. So if that hits the defender again, it would have moved again. So there's never a touch.
And as you say, Delaney, nobody picking him up.
No, I think there's somebody marking him at the start. We'll see it again in the next angle, but they sort of both seem to go with the first runner, which leaves him totally on his own. I think they get a little bit distracted, maybe a bit miscommunication.
Sebuah gol pertama dari Denmark lahir dari sebuah keputusan kontroversial dari wasit Bjorn Kuipers yang mencetak atau memberikan sebuah tendangan pojok bagi Denmark yang harusnya bukan merupakan tendangan pojok karena sentuhan terakhir dari Dolberg, bukan dari pemain Ceko.
One way maybe, Glenn, for the Czech Republic to get back into this game is by set plays, because when they've had one or two half chances, haven't they, from these?
Yeah, they have. They've been dangerous. They've got some really good quality on the ball, and they're putting them into really nice areas. And people like Souček trying to get on the end of it, you're always going to have a chance. So yeah, like you say, I think for 30 minutes of that first half, they was actually playing really well. But you know, they're just knocking on the door, but they just need to find that tiny bit more quality in the final third.
Again, you can see they've got some big guys in there, Glenn, as well, that are attacking that, aren't they? Look.
Yeah, the big guys that are willing to get on the end of it as well.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just running in there to make up the numbers. You can tell that they actually want to score. They want to try and get on the end of things, and they're going to be a threat.
Sementara Ceko pun bukan tanpa adanya peluang. Mereka membuat sedikit kerepotan di lini belakang Denmark, namun Patrick Schick nampak terkunci di babak pertama.
Last night, Glenn, we saw Spinazzola get a really nasty injury for the Italians. He looks like he's ruptured his Achilles tendon. He's going to be out for a number of months. MOLA, who produced that beautiful cross for that second goal, also took what looked like a nasty one just before the half finished.
Yeah,
they'll miss him if he doesn't come back out.
Oh, for sure. And obviously looks accidental, but you just don't know what happens to his left foot here after he falls on it. Just sort of opens his ankle a little bit, and you can see he grabs for it straight away. So, yeah, hopefully he's going to be okay, and hopefully he can carry on.
Yeah, very, very important player for Kasper Hjulmand. But so far, Denmark, they do have a 2-0 lead in Baku. From there, really, they shouldn't lose this match, but you never know. The next goal, as Glenn mentioned, is going to be really, really important. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
All them roads leading us to the top. We dare to dream and dare to put a stop. Gonna scale the summit, gonna reach up high. We are the chosen, the ones to climb.
Selamat malam Indonesia, kembali lagi bersama saya Aldo di MOLA TV Pre-Game Show.
Januari 2020 kemarin itu gue lagi ada di Instagram dan gue lihat MOLA TV Sportscaster Hunt.
Which is hadiahnya itu adalah ke Inggris dan dapat a certain amount of money. Sembari iseng-iseng juga gue self-tape dan gue kirim. Kebetulan gue salah satu yang kepilih dari 7 orang untuk masuk ke babak grand final.
Aldo came to us very inexperienced.
Paul Dempsey natar dan membina gue pelan-pelan.
Had to settle with third due to goal difference below Ajax.
Aldo, start and finish on the score.
Score, yes.
Tugas utama gue tiap weekend adalah menjembatani semua studio chat antara studio guest kita dan main presenter kita.
Guest kita di studio malam ini adalah Glenn Johnson.
Thank you, Aldo. Time for the MOLA TV Man of the Match.
It was his kiss that woke you.
You are not the champion I expected.
All them roads leading us to the top. We dare to dream and dare to put a stop. Gonna scale the summit, gonna reach up high. We are the chosen, the ones to climb.
Bundesliga's top two, the best attack versus the best defense. Haaland's volley is beautiful beyond compare. Oh, what a hit! Magnificent! That is glorious!
The Danes have a very healthy lead in Baku, 2-0. They lead the Czech Republic. We'll see whether there's going to be any response from the Czechs. We'll get Glenn's thoughts on that after the keys to success. So, Glenn, three things. This big second 45 minutes is for both teams.
Yeah, huge. I think it's important for Denmark to stay on the front foot, not to sit back and try and defend the lead too much. And also, as the game progresses, to stay calm. You know, if they maintain this 2-0 lead, I don't want them to panic and think about the next round. Just stay calm and try and focus. And for the Czech to be a lot more dominant in the final third. Not trying to make the perfect pass all the time, but maybe be aggressive with some long-range shots, and because they're really going to have to pick up the tempo now.
OK, we shall see exactly what happens. We'll keep an eye out for some of those. But again, both sets of fans, no doubt, very different for them. Certainly for the Czechs, they're desperate for the next goal. They need the next goal. Some changes will be imminent. Of course, our commentary team will give those to you, exactly those changes, when we're about to restart. But as for Denmark, they have a 2-goal lead. If they play sensibly and handle it professionally, it should be enough from this point. So without further ado, let's get you back to your commentary team of Tony Jones and Don Goodman.
Tonton plays his club football in Italy with Sampdoria alongside Denmark's Mikael Damsgaard. Needs must really for the Czech Republic if they're to rescue this. It's Tomáš Holíš who will make way. Inter will play wide on the left-hand side. Need more of an attacking threat, no doubt about that. Lukáš Masopust of Slavia Prague, who's making way to accommodate Mikhail Kremenchik.
We barely mentioned him in the first half, did we? Masopust, so it's an obvious change.
So the Czech Republic get the second half underway, having made a double change at the interval. Jakub Jankto on along with Mikhail Kremenchik. Just before the start of the second half, there was a shot of Kasper Hjulmand, the Denmark coach. He's put a sweater on now, short sleeves for the opening 45 minutes. Just bellowing across to mention to his team that the Czech Republic had made that double change, and immediately Kasper Schmeichel called into action to keep out one of the substitutes, Kremenchik.
Well, finds space way too easily, gets the strike away. Schmeichel just uses his body, dips and swerves.
A reminder that this isn't over yet. Denmark still sorting themselves out defensively. And that's a wonderful save by Schmeichel. Well, twice now in the space of a minute he has been called into action. It's a magnificent response by the Czech Republic. This time it's Barak with a shot.
Well, what a response.
And more pressure. Delaney with a header away. Brathwaite. On by Sofal. Souček. Barak. Sofal. Jankto. Many surprised that Jakub Jankto wasn't in from the start for the Czech Republic. He's felt that he would get the nod ahead of Petr Ševčík. It's Lukáš Masopust who's gone off, the other wide player. And again, the header has been won by Kremenchik.
Well, if anybody thought this game was over, think again. It's been a brilliant start to the second half. By the Czech Republic, we see Patrick Schick going for the acrobatic. This one needed saving. Schmeichel fingertips to get it round the post. Doesn't quite get the power he's looking for, Barak. But what a start the Czech Republic have made. Credit to them, he'll be pleased. I say with any game that's got a 2-goal margin in it, it is all about the next goal, and if the Czech Republic can get it, the game's back on.
2 excellent saves by Kasper Schmeichel. The first one just getting his chest in the way of the shot from Kremenchik. And then he did brilliantly to keep out Barak's effort. Shevchik. Now so far. And this time Schmeichel's beaten, and Patrick Schick has claimed another goal at Euro 2020. It really is game on now. 2 changes at half-time, and Schick has responded, claiming his 5th goal in the tournament.
Well, your heart has to be in your mouth now if you're Danish, because a game that on the face of it looked relatively comfortable has just become very, very difficult. It's not just the fact that the Czech Republic have scored a brilliant goal. It's a great finish from a great cross, but it's the momentum that they've started the second half with. That is the problem for Denmark. They need to get a grip here, they need to get the ball, and they need to enjoy a little bit of possession.
It's extraordinary, Don, when you consider that we've only had 4 minutes in the second half, and the Czech Republic have had so many chances already, even before Schick was able to claim that goal. 2 excellent saves by Schmeichel, but what a threat up front Kremenchik has proved to be already.
He's a big, strong, powerful man. He's just won himself a foul there. Vestergaard piling into the back of him. It's more defending to be doing. And they gave themselves a mountain to climb, but they're part the way up it now.
Shevchik. So far withdrawn. Yankta. Here's Callas. They've got one, they're looking for a second. An arm across the face. A picture of innocence, and the archiver's happy to accept that it's accidental.
It's not a foul, is it? But just enjoy the goal again if you're the Czech Republic. It's a really deliberate, guided finish from a striker who is at the top of his game. He might have half an eye on the top scorer prize. Him equaling Milan Baros as well.
Yep, he's got 5, which means he's level with Cristiano Ronaldo, who with Portugal out can't get any more. And Schick now matching the 5-goal haul of Milan Baros for the Czech Republic at the finals back in 2004. Brathwaite. He's done well to get to the byline, and Boschel's done well to get back to him and to put that behind for a corner kick.
It's taken them 6 minutes to get out of their own half in the second half, Denmark. And this is where the Czech Republic, they really have to be concentrated, really have to be focused. They cannot afford to make any more mistakes from situations like this.
Czech Republic caught out at the start of the first half from a Denmark corner kick. Thomas Delaney taking full advantage. In by Strojger Larsen. Helped away by Souček. Damsgaard. Yankta.
Slightly concerned. Kasper Hjulmand. The team haven't started the second half. They've allowed the Czech Republic not only to gain a goal back, but confidence, momentum.
Great Denmark must have been aware that the Czech Republic were going to make a couple of changes, but maybe it was significant that Helmand was bellowing to his team just before the Czech Republic kicked off. Maybe they hadn't done too much homework, but they know all about Mikhail Kremenchik now. Here's Sheik. Get away from Delaney. The decision has gone against Martin Brathwaite. He didn't like it.
I don't know why. It's a clear push. Thomas Kallas.
Jumped forward again by Kallas. So far, his West Ham United teammate Souček. Chipped forward by Kallas. Jankto. Wouldn't fall for Kremenchik.
They've lost all composure, Denmark, and they need to find it very quickly. Pale shadow of the team that played so well in that first half. Were creative, were dynamic. This will give them an opportunity just to try and take some momentum away from the Czech Republic.
All his appearances at Euro 2020 have been off the bench, and Mikhail Kremenchik was struggling to get a look in at Club Brugge during the first half of the season. They loaned him out to PAOK in Greece. Brathwaite skipping away from all challenges. Strøygalas. Damsgaard. Christensen. Delaney. Mail.
Stepped forward, hasn't he? Andreas Christensen now operating in that central midfield role.
So far watchful. Yeah. Christensen, who had an important job in the game against Wales when Kasper Helmand decided to change his tactics, cautious of the threat provided by both Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey. Change of tactics early on, and it was a winning change for Denmark.
It was a match-winning change, and I just wonder whether Kasper Hjulmand just sees him stabilise in that area of the pitch.
Stroy Larsen with the corner kick. Højbjerg. Damsgaard. Barak. Here's Sheik. So far. And again by Sheik. He was looking for the return pass, and it was a poor pass. Souček unable to pick out his teammate. Double change for the Czech Republic at half-time. A double change imminent now for Denmark. Christian Norgard is coming on, along with Yusuf Poulsen. I understand it's going to be Dolberg and Damsgaard who make way. Whipped in by Yankto, big shout from Schmeichel, happy to hold on.
Well, they've made a huge difference, haven't they, the two substitutes for the Czech Republic, Yankto and Kremenchik. Causing Denmark problems.
By Barak, and now Denmark will make those two changes. So Dolberg has got his goal, making it 2-0 just before half-time, but now he's about to make way. Brilliant pick-up by Joachim Mael. Dolberg's third goal at the tournament. Like-for-like change up front with Yusuf Poulsen fit again now coming on. Dolberg getting his chance when Poulsen was unfit and unavailable for the win over Wales in the round of 16, and Mikkel Damsgaard is off.
Well, that's a change very much to try and make Denmark a little more solid in that midfield area. They've been getting overrun in the second half, so the sacrifice of Damsgaard, not really a surprise.
Christian Norgard would be playing in the Premier League in England with Brentford next season, having just won a promotion via the playoff. Mathias Jansen, a teammate of his, also in the Denmark squad.
Well, he's very much a passer of the ball, Norgard, as well. Spoke about Denmark not keeping the ball. He will help that.
Brathwaite looking to tease and torment, and then losing his footing.
At least the ball is up the other end of the pitch. It hasn't been for most of the second half. It's an unfortunate stumble.
Holding off Højbjerg. Winners go to Wembley on the 7th of July to take on the winners of the final quarter-final between Ukraine and England later this evening in Rome in Italy. Helped away initially by Mael, none the worse for the knock that he took at the end of the first half. Here's Poulsen. Strong running by Yusuf Poulsen. Brathwaite in support. It is Brathwaite. Norgard, now Poulsen.
Well, just as the Czech Republic substitutes had an impact, so have the Danish ones, if that's anything to go by. Heavily involved already, Yusuf Poulsen and Christian Norgard. What a break this was. Burst of pace, strength, stays on his feet when potentially could have gone down. And he picks out Brathwaite. That's poor effort from him, but they recycle it through Norgard. In the end, it's the skipper, isn't it? Tomas Souček has to get the block in to deny Denmark, but at least it's a response from the Danes in the start of the second half, because it's been one-way traffic up to this point. Good defending from the captain.
Just got a boot on the side of the head for his trouble. Tomáš Souček. It's a totally different game, isn't it? It may well be that Souček needs a stitch or two on the top of his head.
It was remarkable, and we knew coming into this tournament that the squads of the nations, the substitutions, given that they can make 5 and even up to 6 should we go to extra time, how key they were going to be throughout this tournament, and so it's proved again. It's just the follow-through there, Poulsen, purely accidental, but the studs of his boot catch Souček right on the head.
Well, it does look as though Chaluska is going to have to go off. Souček being patched up, happy to carry on, but it doesn't look good for Ondrej Chaluska. And that being the case, there will be another change with Brabec, Jakub Brabec coming on, number 4. Adaptable defender, can play in the middle of defence, can play as a right back as well. Another leader on the pitch for the Czech Republic as well. He was once captain of their under-19 squad, team which were runners-up to Spain in a European under-19 championship final a decade ago now. Still some blood oozing out of the bandage which has been wrapped around Souček's head.
He's a warrior, isn't he? No way that he was going off because of that.
This is a change that the Czech Republic didn't want to make. Jakub Brabec on. He will slot into their backline, a backline of 4. As you mentioned, Don, at 2-0, the next goal was perhaps always going to be the most important goal in this quarter-final. You have to go back to qualifying for Euro 2016 for the last time that the Czech Republic were able to rescue a 2-goal deficit. They left it late then against Croatia in a Euro 2016 qualifier. They were 2-0 down. They equalised in the 3rd minute of second-half stoppage time. They were 3 down in the first half in a friendly against Northern Ireland, a Bury, back to 3-2. So history perhaps is on their side, and certainly the introduction of Mikhail Kremenchuk at half-time made a huge difference.
Yeah, and Jankto as well. Strong running player, offering a different kind of a threat to Denmark now. Had to respond, Denmark, by making the changes, try and be a bit more solid and control that midfield area.
We're very fortunate to see some wonderful games at Euro 2020. Think back to the drama when Switzerland were in action against Spain, and also their game against France in the previous round where they trailed 3-1.
That's twice now he's been offside. Kremenchuk needs to switch on, concentrate a little bit more than that. It just stops any momentum that his team are trying to build up.
He was used sparingly in qualifying for the European Championship, started just 1 of the 8 fixtures that the Czech Republic played. Højbjerg, almost found by Brathwaite. Strøger Larsen. Helped on by Delaney. Strøger Larsen again to deliver. Olsen. Hacked to safety by Barak. was being leaned on. No foul. Bjorn Kuipers happy to let that go. Feeling that Denmark need to find a bit of momentum. Haven't had any so far in the second half.
Just the one moment, that was the run of Yusuf Poulsen. His team have responded magnificently well.
Part of Jaroslav Shalavi's coaching team is Tomas Galash, who was part of the squad back in 2004. Two changes for Denmark. A third one is not far away. Daniel Vass is coming on. Driven long again towards Kremenchik. Ball just ran away from Souček. On by Brathwaite, who did well under pressure there to pick out Poulsen. Poulsen fronted up by Kallas. And not enough strength in the shot to beat Vatsli.
This time Thomas Kallas does really well. He doesn't commit himself. Poulsen wants him to dive in to try and make a challenge. He doesn't. Forces Poulsen to shoot from distance.
Whipped in by Yankto. Too much pace on the cross. You can see Sheik complaining to his teammate there on the edge of the penalty area. Time for a bit more composure, a little bit more control. Souček. Denmark backing off. Kremenchik. Just for a second there was a glimmer of an opportunity again for the Czech Republic.
These are just the little details. The first bit of this is brilliant. Souček, but then the pass is overhit. This is the run from Poulsen. Brathwaite does really well to flick it into his path, but Kallas backing off, in control, will not allow Poulsen to go on that right side and get past him. Forces him to shoot from distance, and it turns out to be the right choice.
There's going to be another like-for-like change with Støjger Larsen being replaced here by Daniel Vass. Can play right back, can play on the right side of midfield. Exactly the same role, really, as Støjger Larsen. He was overlooked for the FIFA World Cup of 2018. And Denmark deep into European Championship qualifying before he earned a recall. Years in the international wilderness for the defender, playing his club football in Spain with Valencia. Barak.
Yeah, they're just trying to force it maybe a little bit more than they need to at this moment in time. The Czech Republic, you can see 2 or 3 passes in the last 5 minutes just going astray, and actually you have to say it was a whirlwind start to the first half, but the tempo has gone out of it over the course of the last 5 or 10 minutes. Denmark just steadying things down a little bit. Can the Czech Republic regain that momentum? That's what they need to try and do.
But they know that they can't afford to concede again. And there is the issue of fatigue. As you've mentioned, Don, so many players are almost running on empty, given the demands they've had domestically before the European Championship. For many, it has been a 12-month season, given the delays because of COVID to the domestic campaign of a year, 18 months ago. Oh, helped away straight into the path of Yankto by the substitute Vass.
It's not the best cross in the world, but it's an even poorer attempted headed clearance. Goes straight to Yankto. Doesn't make the most of it.
Yankto.
He's looked lively since coming on the field, no question. It's about making the right choice. This shot is going wide. It's hard and it's low, but it's not on target. And the skipper, Care. It's a comfortable clearance in the end. You'll see from here, the shot's going wide.
Denmark had bowed out to the Czech Republic in the quarterfinals back in 2004. The Czech Republic, in turn, beaten in the semi-final by Greece, who were surprise winners of the tournament that year. Czech Republic get the free kick. Shevchik's twist and turn, proving too much for Care.
Yeah, there is a little bit of contact after the ball has gone. Simon Care spotted by the referee, and more danger from a set piece.
Itching to have a go at this. Kremenchik itching to get on the end of it. Barak to deliver. And touched away by Schmeichel. Got there just ahead of Souček. Big save again by Kasper Schmeichel.
Well, once he makes the decision to come and intervene, he has to get something on this, Schmeichel, and he does. Look, Souček just behind him.
Yanked with a corner kick. And again by Yankto. Callas.
Fingertip, Kasper Schmeichel. Souček, you can see, coming in behind the goalkeeper.
Thomas Jorgensen getting ready to come on. May well be that Denmark are forced into making a defensive change. Simon Kjær, their skipper, was a doubt before this quarter-final. Came off with 50 minutes to go against Wales in the round of 16. Denmark have lost their opening 2 games at Euro 2020. Produced a marvellous performance in Copenhagen to win through, putting 4 past Russia. Double change for the Czech Republic. Masaj Vidra, another striker, is going to come on, along with Vladimir Darida, who was injured and unavailable for their last game.
I say they must throw caution to the wind now. 15 minutes away from being eliminated, the Czech Republic. They have to go for it.
Souček. Kremenchik nearly got there. And suddenly the game has opened up, and Denmark looking weary and at times disjointed, trying to exploit the pace of Brathwaite, who put in a big shift in the first half. Norgard. Now Delaney. That's where you normally might see Thomas Delaney, who popped up to put Denmark in front with a header after just 5 minutes. Lead which was doubled just before half-time by Kasper Dolberg, but the Czech Republic responding immediately after the interval. A double change by Jaroslav Šilavy, and rewarded with a goal for Patrik Schick, his 5th at Euro 2020. Czech. Bush.
He's not had his best game this evening, has he, Patrick Schick?
But he has got a goal done.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's Vas. Paulson. It's a fine save by Vasily. Saw it all the way. It's a good hit by Paulson.
Yeah, Vasily anticipates that that's where Paulson is going to aim. Guess is absolutely spot on. Good save from the goalkeeper. Keeps his team still in this.
Vas with the corner kick. Knocked away by Sofal. Here's that double change we promised you for the Czech Republic. Vidra, number 20, and Vladimir Darida, number 8. Patrick Schick is one of those about to make way.
He scored a good goal, but as I said a few moments ago, hasn't had his best game. He's feeling that hamstring as well. Impact the game.
So Vidra will go up front. Vladimir Darida also coming on. So Czech. Was Yankto. So Czech. It's deflected. Who off? And Delaney is claiming that it should be a goal kick for Denmark. Well, bloodied but not unbowed, Thomas Souček.
They work the space really well. He elects to take the strike on. Had a man out in Sofal on the right, wanting the ball so he could cross it. And that's the debate that they're having.
Thomas Delaney scored the first goal, is one of those going off. Andreas Christensen is going off as well. There's confirmation that Darida has come on in place of Sevcik. So Joachim Andersen, another defender, adaptable defender, is on. And Matthias Jensen also coming on.
Crucial part of the game now, isn't it? 10 more minutes plus added time for Denmark to hold on here. Fresh legs, so they can close down the order of the day.
The Czech Republic have been opened up. Well, Mail defied by Václav.
Well, this is huge. It's brilliant football, passing and movement. Jensen and Paulsen involved. They get Mail in behind, and he goes to give the goalkeeper the eyes to pretend he's going to shoot for the far post. Pulls to the near, and the outstretched boot of Václav. Excellent goalkeeping.
Couple of big saves
Huge
now
moment.
by Thomas Václav, keeping out Paulsen and then Mail. Sense that the Czech Republic had just switched off with the latest double substitution. Jensen with the corner kick. Missed by everybody. Václav got nowhere near that, but did he get a nudge on the way through? Has it gone out for another corner kick?
No, I think the referee has blown for a foul there. Andersen jumps with him. Yeah, elbow. Leads with his arm, Anderson. That's what the referee spotted. Good refereeing.
Another pause for another head injury. It's Borschel who's down.
Well, they're not happy here, Czech Republic. Asking for the referee to check with the VAR about something. It's accidental. There is an arm from Anderson there, look, strikes the head of Borschel, but it's purely accidental.
They want to get him back on as quickly as possible. They've used all 5 substitutes. They're effectively down to 10 at the moment. And we're inside the last 10 minutes.
Used plenty of that bandage equipment, haven't they, this evening?
Here's Vidra. No foul. And that's going to be a yellow card for the protest for Mikhail Kremenchik.
You can understand the frustration. You shouldn't take it that far, of course, but it looked to me as if Matej Vidra was pulled back. And actually, here, look. Yeah, I think that's a foul. So I don't care. It is, look. He thinks it's a foul as well. Frustration.
Ironically enough, a free kick given against Kerr in one of the wider areas earlier in the second half, when there was perhaps less contact. Approaching the final 5 minutes. 5 minutes for Denmark to hold out. 5 minutes for the Czech Republic to try and snatch an equalising goal. Here's Mail, who's just come so close to settling it. Helped on by Barak. Borschel. Souček also with a bandaged head.
He doesn't need to put his arms up there. If Mail backs into him, he might get a free kick himself, but puts his arms up for protection. And again, a few precious seconds can be wasted by the Danes.
All of Denmark willing their team on. Coach Kasper Hulmand reflecting on that yesterday. Whole nation feeling that they had to get behind their team, given what they saw when Christian Eriksen was left stricken. Here's Vidra. He left the ball behind this time.
That's where you need a lucky bounce, a little break of the ball.
The card is being produced. Callas flying in.
Committed to the challenge. He was never going to pull out. His momentum is carrying him forward. Has a swipe at the ball, doesn't get it, gets Norgar. Again, referees at this tournament, they haven't got much wrong. They've been excellent. It's another good decision from Bjorn Kuipers. That's how close Vidra was to gathering that ball. Maybe would have been a shooting opportunity with a bit more good fortune. This is working out perfectly, isn't it, for Denmark? It's very stop-start. The last 5 minutes have been laden with stoppages and free kicks.
Helped for by Brabants. One of the substitutes introduced by Jaroslav Šilevi.
His team have done him proud, haven't they? What an effort they've given to try and climb the mountain that they'd give themselves to climb in that first half. Second best, really, to Denmark. They've put up a really good fight here.
Nothing too sophisticated about the approach now. Just get the ball forward as soon as you possibly can. Borchel. Rabbits. Another of those on as a substitute. Helped on again by Derrida. Borchel. Towards Kremenchik.
Again, that's where you need the break of the ball, a little bit of good fortune. The ball is headed down to a teammate. Thomas Souček.
Barak. Borchel. Away by Kerr. Yangto. Angle is right, perhaps for the cross. Instead, Yangto looked for a teammate, and now there's a chance for Denmark to counter. Brathwaite again was the outlet for them. Brathwaite spinning away from Borchel, who's on empty. Højbjerg. Mail has just checked his run. Brathwaite given a nudge in the back, was he? No, says Bjorn Kuipers. Play on.
Oh, interesting. Of course, VAR will have a little look. There is contact. It's the arm, but is it enough to send Martin Brathwaite over like that? I don't think so.
Souček. Czech Republic looking for one last big effort. We're in the last minute of the 90. Gravitz. Now Borchel. Ball spinning out to Vidra. Yangto. Initial touch was a brilliant one from so far he had ventured way beyond the last defender then. Well, there is a gasp around the Olympic Stadium in Baku because they've just seen the illuminated board go up, which tells them there will be 6 additional minutes. More encouragement for the Czech Republic.
It's plenty of time, isn't it? Plenty of time. It's about the right choices now for the Czech Republic.
Souček. Derrida. He was flighted behind Souček and in front of Borchel. Højbjerg. Now Mail. Denmark know that they've just got to keep the ball.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling. Move it from man to man.
They'll be tired as well, the Czech Republic players. Denmark will be feeling it. The longer they have it, the closer they are to the semi-final at Wembley. The Danes giving it away, though, here.
Vidra. Paulson back to help out the Denmark defence. So far, everybody back now for Denmark.
They need one good cross, don't they? That's what they are craving here. Denmark, to their credit, defending the penalty area really well.
In by Kallas, looking for Kremenchik. Eased away by Paulsen. Only as far as Barak. Brabants. Kremenchik.
Well, I spoke to you 5 minutes ago about making the right choices. This is a poor one from Kremenchik. So you need him to be a little bit more composed. The clock is ticking, surely he can get hold of that ball. Look for a little bit of support. Getting closer.
Time that these two nations have met at a European Championship. The Czech Republic have won the previous two. Højbjerg in no hurry to take the throw. Clock is ticking down. Denmark on the verge of making it through to the semi-finals. In towards Paulsen. Cleared by Brabants. Højbjerg happy to see the ball roll out for a Denmark throw. They are on the verge.
What a remarkable journey it has been, given everything they've had to go through. The Christian Eriksen incident.
So far. Darida. Bosha. Now Barak.
Wrong choice. Wrong choice. Players out wide in space. Get the ball out wide. Get the cross in.
Yanto driving on, taking on Mail. Mail getting help from Højbjerg. So far. Big leap by Kerr.
Again, captain's header. Brave. Nearly there.
One last big effort from the Czech Republic. And that was a wonderful strike from a long way out. Arrowed past Schmeichel, but arrowed the wrong side of the post for the Czech Republic.
Look how close it goes to a teammate. Right between two teammates here. Watch this. It's so close. It's good technique, but look at that. Kremenchik and Brabants right in the middle of them. I mean, a half a yard either way. One of his teammates may have been able to divert that into an empty net.
Barak, who came so close for the Czech Republic at the start of the second half. Double substitution at the interval, which so nearly turned this game on its head. Denmark having established a two-goal lead in the first half, but the Czech Republic responding. Patrik Schick pulling a goal back. Kasper Schmeichel making a couple of great saves for Denmark. Well, the adventure continues for Denmark. Given all that's happened, given the trauma this squad suffered on match day one, when Christian Eriksen was stricken before half-time against Finland, and the defeats against Finland and then Belgium, Denmark go on. They go on to the semi-finals. Tough on the Czech Republic, who didn't get going in the opening 45 minutes, who trailed to goals for Thomas Delaney and Kasper Dolberg, but who rallied magnificently in the second half. Patrik Schick pulling a goal back, his fifth at the tournament, but it simply wasn't enough. Denmark march on. The fairy story continues. In Baku, it's finished. The Czech Republic 1, Denmark 2.
Good game, that. Good game to watch. Really competitive stuff. The Czechs gave everything in that second 45. And they can leave with their heads held high, but it wasn't quite enough, courtesy of those 2 first-half goals from Denmark. And it's the Danes that progress through to the last 4 of the Euro 2020 tournament, where they'll play next Wednesday, that's July the 7th, at Wembley. They'll face the winners, of course, of Ukraine and England, which is coming up right here on MOLA very soon. But brave effort from the Czechs, but it wasn't to be, and the Danes get to their first semi-final of the European Championships since 1992. Great night for them. We'll have all the reaction, all the analysis when we return.
And so let us fill our boots once more.
Here comes the Premier League.